Hi folks, I'm Ann Webb with Common Cause North Carolina. We're 4 months into 2025, and the North Carolina legislative session is heating up. In this episode, we'll take a closer look at what's been happening at the state legislature and break down some key issues to watch. Number 1, the state budget season is in full swing. On April 17th, the North Carolina Senate passed its budget. Budget analysts at the North Carolina Budget and Tax Center raised the alarm about tax cuts in this bill that will leave the state with an ongoing revenue shortfall and lead to cuts to critical services like disaster relief, healthcare, and food security systems. Next, we'll be watching for the House to pass its version of the spending bill. And then the real negotiations will begin between legislative leaders behind closed doors in a hand-picked conference committee. If this year is anything like past sessions, the final budget will be released and voted on in the coming months with little to no notice to the public or legislators in the minority party. This process for passing a state budget lacks transparency and fails to allow for productive public input. We should all expect better from our General Assembly. Number 2. Beyond the budget, there is also a flurry of bills being passed as we approach the May 8th deadline for most bills to cross from one chamber to the other. This week, the House is pushing through 3 anti-immigrant bills, following a national trend of attacking our immigrant neighbors. These bills would make it easier for more people who have been accused but not convicted of crimes to be deported from state jails, require higher penalties for certain undocumented people who are convicted of crimes in North Carolina, and require state and local governments to verify the citizenship of everyone receiving or applying for benefits, potentially keeping eligible citizen children from accessing essential services. Number 3. Bills opposing diversity, equity, and inclusion, known as DEI, anti-LGBTQ bills, and bills to make it easier to ban books from schools. On Wednesday, after a contentious debate and before a packed House gallery, the House passed House Bill 171, a bill to prohibit state agencies from having programs for diversity, equity, and inclusion. Advocates are also tracking at least 5 anti-LGBTQ bills and have protested House Bill 636, passed by the House, which bans categories of books from schools and makes it easier for parents to require schools to remove books from schools. Number 4. North Carolina's legislature is following the lead of the Trump administration's DOGE bros and giving State Auditor Dave Bullock even more power to recommend cuts to public jobs and budgets. In the Senate, this idea was included in the budget in a program that would require the auditor to use artificial intelligence technology to recommend public jobs and budgets to ACTs. The House bills similarly gives the auditor unlimited ongoing access to state agency data well beyond current access. Number 5, elections bills. Last but not least, we are also tracking more than a dozen bills affecting our voting rights, elections, and the state constitution. These bills could do a range of things from making Election Day a state holiday to cutting early voting and criminalizing voter registration drives. These bills are not required to meet the May 8th crossover deadline, so we will provide more detailed updates as they move forward in the coming weeks. Those were 5 things to know about this week in North Carolina politics. Join us online anytime at commoncausenc.org.